everyone. I hope you're having a really good night. I'm gonna be reacting to 90's High School. It's an analog. You already know how I go with analogs. And yeah, we're gonna see what it's about.
Institute News Network.
We've got a great show for you guys, so make sure you stick around.
Before we begin, as always, let's take a moment to recite the word of Wormwood.
Uphold the way to listen well and always obey, to clear the mind and seize the day, to strive for more, not to walk but run. The principle will see it done. One for all and all for one. Is this a quote?
Every time I say those glorious words, I feel so refreshed.
Don't we all? Next up, an important PSA.
Man, this class is so hard. I wish I could just drop it.
Well, you can't.
Jesus.
Next Friday is the last day that you can drop class with the W. What does that mean? I don't know.
Where did you come from?
If you have a difficult class, or you're failing a class, or you just don't like it, just drop it. If you don't like your class, don't let your hard work go up in smoke.
Looks like that student couldn't handle the heat.
Hopefully that answered some of your burning questions related to dropping class.
So if you haven't warmed up to a class, you'll have that as an option.
But we know you all are hotly anticipating the newest coach of the day. Let's take a look.
Patience is no virtue. Wait not for a change to happen if you're compatible of curing it yourself.
What a man our principal is.
Yes, ever the sage one. All of us at Wormwood should consider ourselves lucky to have such an esteemed educator to look up to.
And just a friendly reminder, the principal's birthday is fast approaching. More on that on our next episode.
Anyways, let's head over to Keenan with the weather.
Thanks, guys. Next week is looking pretty stormy, with heavy rainfall every day except Thursday, which means a tornado headed our way, so make sure to seek shelter. Let's check with our on-site correspondent and my personal twin, Thompson, to see how things are looking. Thompson?
Thanks, Keenan. It's a beautiful day out. No rain or tornadoes in sight. If any students have any free time, I would highly suggest taking advantage of this weather. Back to you, Keenan.
Thanks, Thompson. Guys, keep an umbrella in your backpack, and I would suggest investing in ponchos. This has been Weather with Keenan.
Wow, I certainly wouldn't want to be caught outside during that tornado.
Affirmative. We get far too many of those.
But hey, if gloomy weather's got you down in the dumps, we've got just the solution for you.
You may want to consider paying our wonderful counselor a visit.
In fact, we've got a sponsored message from them coming up.
Take a look.
Have you noticed weird thoughts or feelings floating around in your head? Are you missing your parents? Or maybe you're generally unhappy about being at school and want to get out. Well, kids, that's not puberty. That's depression. Depression is a highly detestable mental illness, one which must be purged here at Wormwood. To do that, there is only one solution. Visit the counselor's office. Our counselor is trained to condition the young mind for success, and success cannot come while depressed. Whenever you're feeling sad or rebellious, just check in with the counselor, and all of your negativity will be cleansed. We boast a top-of-the-line psychiatry, therapy, and conversion program because our students deserve only the best. Be sure to take advantage of this.
Please remember, everyone, that our wonderful counselor is always here for you.
Mental health is very important to us here at Wormwood.
Yeah.
Well, that about wraps up this week's episode of Wormwood Institute News Network.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember, keep on winning.
That's like the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Just the way that they just end their sentence with just a blank stare. No.